Hey everyone, welcome to Usurper Records podcast. I am Steve.
And I am Will.
That wasn't a delay, guys, he is just slow. We are still on our Kid Cudi series. This is episode 11 and we are talking about Entergalactic.
Entergalactic.
The album, not the movie.
Yes. His 8th solo album, but 10th studio album.
Yeah, the album came out on September 30th, 2022. It was released alongside its visual companion, an adult animated special of the same name, starring Cudi, exclusively on Netflix. And disclaimer, we spoke about on the last episode that Will has already watched Entergalactic and that I would go away and watch Entergalactic as part of my research for this episode. But I'll get into it more later. But I chose not to because I feel like we are doing this review for the music and I didn't want any visuals to skew my opinion, whether I feel like it's better with the visuals or worse with the visuals. I didn't want it to impact the score in comparison to Cudi's other albums.
When the movie when the rollout for the movie and the album came out, obviously, am I right to assume that by then you had just given up on Kid Cudi?
Yeah. As we've been discussing these last few episodes, I didn't really fuck with Man on the Moon 3. I pre-ordered it, bought it, listened to it, didn't like it. It wasn't until we came back and researched it for this series that I actually enjoyed it. So then when this was coming out in 2022, I was kind of like, can't be arsed. I feel like it's been gradually getting worse for me as a Cudi fan, my enjoyment of Cudi. Obviously, doing this series with you, I realise I've enjoyed going back certain albums more than I did back in the day. But at the time when this came out, I was just like, no, I can't be arsed. Just can't be arsed.
Yeah, I remember that. So I think by then, because I knew you went on it, you were aware of it, but I was just like, oh, Cudi's dropped. But I didn't chat to you about it at all because I think I was still trying to get you to listen to Man on the Moon 3.
Yeah.
Which just wasn't happening. But yeah, man, I think when the album and the film was rolling out and it was coming out, obviously me being the Cudi fan, I was hyped for it. I was really looking forward to it. And which one did I do first? I think they both came out simultaneously, but I might be wrong there, actually. I can't remember. But I've got a strong feeling that I listened to the album first before I watched the film. And yeah, I think he did a big rollout for it. He was really going for it because I think it might be the first movie that he's really put out, and we know what Kid Cudi's like. He's someone that works hard. Not only is he bringing out album after album, year after year, he's just doing movies now. Now he's getting into movies, then he's doing clothing, and he's doing merchandise. So he's really putting his hands into different pots, and it's good to see, to be honest with you. He's excited, he's getting into his element, he's being very artistic, very creative, and he's doing a lot of work, and he's still doing a lot of work to today. What's today's date?
The 8th of May.
It's the 8th of May
2025.
Yeah, like literally in the next 7 hours he's bringing out a movie with an album out again. So the guy's forever working, man. Yeah,
he does work hard, and I feel like he's a lot happier these days. Since Man on the Moon 3 onwards, I feel like he's a lot happier in his own skin, which is good to see.
It is. It is. And with the content of this album, I've got a strong feeling that I think I can say that without him being in that better place, he wouldn't have been able to make this body of work because of what the body of work is, being on the subject of love and romance, etc., etc. What do you know about the? Well, obviously you've listened to it, you've delved into it. What do you know about it?
I don't know anything about it. I know what the songs say to me. Don't know what I'm assuming the animated movie is about love. But yeah, no, apart from that, I don't, when I listen to it, and when I've been listening to it in the last week or two, I haven't picked up on any story per se, to know, like Man of the Moon has, a clear beginning, middle and end. This, I feel, I didn't pick up on anything anyway.
Do you remember, obviously, that's a silly question, but obviously, on Man of the Moon 1, do you remember that track, Intergalactic?
Intergalactic, you and me, Intergalactic, you and me.
And obviously what the song was obviously about love and meeting a woman and getting high with that woman as well.
On mushrooms.
So I always thought, has the film got anything to do with that song? Because I also realised that it was called Part 1.
Yeah.
But I never heard anything of Part 2.
So he did in late 2019, in late 2009, Cudi began performing a song titled Deep Sleep, Love Connection Part 2, which serves as a sequel to the original song. However, it was never officially released.
Never heard it. Did you?
No.
I don't think you can find it anywhere either, can you?
I didn't try it, to be honest.
Same. I didn't try it. I was just like, that boat sailed a long time ago, so what's the bloody point? But he did say that the full-length project with the title reminiscent of the 29 album cut, Entergalactic, it was revealed that it would tie in with that first track on Man of the Moon 1, which is about him falling in love and it being sort of like a high kind of thing. So I think that's where the two kind of relate on what the song is about.
Yeah.
And what the album / Netflix movie's about being high and high on love and etc. And it's got that same kind of feel of that, in my opinion, of that song on Man of the Moon 1, of that upbeat kind of
colourful,
energetic vibe has carried on onto this album, which is nice. It's nice. I'm not gonna. What I don't want to do, I don't want to talk about the movie too much. I'm only gonna make it relevant when it needs to be, because obviously we're talking about the album.
Does the movie elevate, in your opinion, the album?
It makes me enjoy the film more.
So the music elevates the movie more than the movie elevates the music?
I think they just go hand in hand.
Okay.
I think they just go hand in hand. And let me be entirely honest, I love the sound of the album as a standalone. If it wasn't for the music and I was watching the film, I wouldn't have enjoyed the film, if that makes sense.
Fair, yeah.
It's a good film. But me, personally, and what I'm into, it's just, it's alright, like, you know what I mean?
Got you.
Whereas my wife, that is not a Kid Cudi fan, but she listens to Kid Cudi because I listen to Kid Cudi, she loves the film. But
that's cool.
Yeah, it's that kind of, not stereotype, but it's...
Oh, don't get put in the doghouse for this podcast, brother. Don't do it. Don't say it.
But the ladies love it. That's all I'm going to say.
Fair.
The ladies love it. The ladies love it, man.
Fair.
Well, let me just speak for my wife. She loves it. Yeah, I think Kid Cudi said that a lot of the songs are about love and relationships. And I think I mentioned this a couple of albums back, bro, where I said something along the lines, not verbatim, but I said something along the lines. I think it was Man in the Moon 3. I was like, he's got to stop making songs about specific women.
Yeah.
Just generalize it, because he's not good at relationships, clearly. I can see that. You can see that. Everyone can see that. He's made about loads of different songs about loads of different women, but he specifies, and I'm like, stop doing that.
Emma Watson is one of my favourites.
But he clearly admits that I'm not in a relationship right now. So it's purely written from my imagination and written as this character. So I feel like he has made this story, made this character, and he's talking about love and relationships from the perception of this character rather than his own experience.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Which is cool, because like, you know, like the R&B genre.
Mm-hmm.
It's about romanticizing and love and etc. And like, who's Kid Cudi to go off about that?
Yeah, true.
So I think he's been able to do that, because this album it's not hip hop, it's not rock, it's infused with a lot of R&B.
Yeah,
it's heavily R&B.
So, I don't know if you just mentioned it, but what did you think of the album when it first dropped? Did you like it?
I did.
Yeah.
I did like it. I wasn't madly in love with it. I'm not that much into, like, I can count on my hand how many R&B albums I own and love. So that's why I say I wasn't in love with it. But I think the more I listened to it, from the first listen, I enjoyed it. And as I listened to it even more, I just enjoyed it. It's a fun album. Like, Kid Cudi's albums are usually kind of complex and deep, and it's got a deep story and deep meanings to it and everything, but with this album, none of that. It's just quirky, fun, and chilled. It's not deep at all. It's just literally fun. So, and that's what I get with this album. Like, I think in previous albums I've said, for example, Passion, Pain, Demon Slain, I don't listen to that album often. The reason why I don't listen to that album often is because I'm going to listen to the whole thing. It's deep, and like, it's a lot to take in. Satellite Flight, same thing. It's very deep. But with this one, I can just play it over and over again, just have fun with it. I don't feel like I need to be To Pimp a Butterfly kind of mind frame.
Yeah, to dissect the whole album.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he actually said in an interview, I'm not somebody who makes R&B music, and I'm not somebody who makes lovey-dovey songs like that. I've just really had I just haven't had a lot of luck in relationships, so I've never had anything to write from. And if I write anything about my relationships, it would be a disaster. So I needed something to inspire me, to get me there, to want to write, to want to write about relationships, and this show did it for me. So yeah.
Fair.
So that's it, man. Did you watch the Zane Lowe interview?
I watched bits of it. I couldn't catch the whole thing, but I watched bits of it.
I think one thing that I took away from it, and what Zane Lowe mentioned from his journey listening to Kid Cudi, I think we need to appreciate that he's actually a really good storyteller.
Yeah, he is. I think I've realised that these last few episodes we've done.
He's actually a really good storyteller. Like, there's not a lot of artists that I listen to that can formulate. I tell a lie, like, rappers are storytellers anyway.
Yeah.
But how you do it, how you make an album, obviously that's the reason why we love Kendrick Lamar, because he makes conceptual albums, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So,
but no, Cudi has a good way. Like, all rappers are storytellers, but he has a good way of telling the story through the album, not just a story on each song. Yes. But he tells a full story throughout the album, and that's rare. That's rare.
It is rare, isn't it? It is rare. And I think it gives depth to an artist. Like, I think with me and you especially, that's what draws us to an artist.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
It tells us that there's more to the artist.
Yeah, and
You know?
it keeps that album on rotation more because you're trying to understand it, you're trying to find the meaning behind it and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. 100. Okay, so how many times have you listened to it?
10 times.
Ooh, okay.
We've had a bit of extra time for this one. We
really have.
It's been like 2, maybe 3 weeks since Man on the Moon.
Yeah.
We recorded in it.
Yeah, that's true.
So
there's been some time.
Stayed in rotation for a while.
How long is the album? Wait, hang on. How long is the album? I'm sure it's not even an hour. It can't be.
45 minutes and 44 seconds.
That's a decent time for an album.
Great time for an album. Perfect amount of time for an album.
It's not too short, and it's not over an hour.
Not in a joking way. I think we discussed this possibly on Kid Cudi Ghosts. We discussed album length and what we think the perfect album. And I'm pretty sure we said like 45 minutes.
45 minutes, yeah, 100%. It's just the sweet spot.
Brother, he's going back in time because he's watched this podcast in the future.
That's believable for me right now, man.
Honestly.
Because, honestly, it is kind of bizarre.
It's mind-blowing.
It's mind-blowing. And I don't know, like, I feel like whilst I was listening to this album, I understood, and I was just like, okay, not everybody is me.
Nobody's you, brother.
And I felt like, okay, 45 minutes, I've listened to the whole album, I enjoyed it. I can either listen to it again, or I'll be satisfied just leaving it. It's literally perfect. If there's anything perfect about this album, it's just
the length. I agree. I agree.
That's what she said. So yeah, man. I really did want to touch on that. And it's 15 songs, 45 albums. It's like, okay, yeah, that's something of note.
It is perfect length.
I don't want to spoil it, but I just want to know.
What do you want to know, brother?
Did you enjoy it? After listening to it 10 times.
That's a loaded question.
That's a loaded question.
Do you want me to be honest with you?
Go on.
So, I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to watch the movie, the animated movie, after about 4 or 5 listens because I actually really love this album. And I didn't want... I take pride in... Whatever score I give these albums now is going... I can see your face. I'm going to keep talking through it for the listeners. Okay? You weirdo. So I listened to it, and on by the 4th or 5th listen, I was like... I really fucking like this. And I was like, if I watch the movie and I really like the movie, this is going to be a 5 out of 5 album for me. And I can't put it alongside Man on the Moon 1 and 2. Can I? Surely not. So I withheld watching it because I didn't want to like it more than I do. But I love it.
Listeners, if you are listening and you're not watching the video, I am beaming. I am literally beaming. You know the history. You know what it's been like. Like me and Steve have literally on some albums gone to war and argued. And to hear him say that about this album has literally just blown me away.
A Kid Cudi album that came out in 2022.
My mind is literally blown. I am happy. Let me not get excited. Let me just say that I'm just happy. Okay? Anything else you want to say?
Not everything you said about it is what I feel. I feel like it is fun. It's short. It's quirky. It's got some slow songs. It's got some sped up songs. It's got some funky songs. It's just a good little listen, you know?
Okay. Before we get
Can you
Go
grab
on.
the album cover
That's what I
so
was
we
about
can
to do.
talk about it?
So, because I'm such a nerd and I love Kid Cudi so much, I bought it twice.
Of course you did. It's because they're in Poundland.
Oh my god. Okay, so one on CD, one on vinyl. I'll show you the CD version first. I love the artwork.
It is beautiful.
The artwork for the film is beautiful, very similar to Into the Spider-Verse with Miles Morales kind of art style.
Yeah.
It's richly done. It's visually beautiful. These are some for those that are watching the video. This is some of the artwork, if you can just see it clearly. Let me just give the synopsis of the film anyway. It's about an ambitious artist called Jabari, which is based on, the likeness is based on Cudi with locks. And he attempts to balance success and love after he moves into his dream Manhattan apartment and falls in love with his next door neighbour. Yeah.
Of the plot of any good rom-com.
Yeah. It's literally a rom-com. Literally just a rom-com. And I'm not into rom-coms. I hate them. They're usually just corny, cheesy. Don't watch them. I think that's... apart from Knocked Up or Due Date with Robert Downey Jr., I think this is the next one that I've ever liked. And that's the CD. And if you've noticed on the CD, it looks like a heart. And the reason why it does is because it's got like fingerprints which go like that. And in some cultures, that means to say, oh, I love you.
Yeah, doesn't it look like a heart though?
Yeah, it does. That's
what
it's
supposed to do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. Let me get the vinyl. So it says on the front there, the 10th studio album, Kid Cudi, watch the original animated series, which is an exclusive to Netflix for those that are going to be looking for it. If you haven't watched it already. Looks like again.
Or I imagine you could watch it on an Amazon Fire Stick, guys.
Don't know what you just said. I love that. Bold.
Intergalactic, you and me.
And even better, I love the look of this.
Very pretty.
Nice colour, yeah. Very light yellow vinyl. So yeah, that is my 10th vinyl of Kid Cudi's. So now that you do appreciate the album, and I would go as far to say that you do like it, would you ever get a physical copy of it?
We'll talk about that at the end, won't we, brother?
Yeah, let me not get ahead of myself. Should we discuss favourite songs, or should we save that for the end as well? Or worst songs on the album?
Sure, give me your... tell you what, I gotta guess yours, and yeah. Let me guess your favourites. Your favourite and your least favourite. I feel like your favourite is Willing to Trust. We all know why, viewers. I don't have to say it. And your least favourite is Can't Believe It. Am I correct on either?
Yes, you're correct on one of them.
The second one then. Can't Believe It.
Can't Believe It is my... Not that I don't like it, it's just my worst track on the album.
What's your favourite?
My favourite is Can't Shake Her.
Of course it is.
Let me plug myself back in.
The Matrix. Go on then, what's my favourite and least favourite, brother?
I'm going to say that your favourite... I'm going to say that your favourite will be Do What I Want. And I'm going to say that your worst is Entergalactic Theme. But if it's just a theme and we're not including the themes, then I'm going to say Angel.
You're wrong on both, brother. Can't Believe It is my least favourite track.
Oh.
Sucks. And my favourite is... Where?
Can't Believe It is your worst track.
Yeah.
I did say that's my worst track as well, right?
Living My Truth is my favourite. Like you said, yeah, you said it's your worst.
Yeah. Okay.
Living My Truth is my favourite.
That makes sense. Actually. Now thinking about the track and listening to it in my head, I'm like, yeah, I can understand why.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
Let's not talk about the individual tracks until we get to it.
Should we get into them? Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Let's go. It's going to be a good day today, guys. No arguing. We're just going to enjoy the music. So, we get into it. Track 1, Entergalactic theme. I like it. 1 minute 30. Perfect time for an instrumental intro. See, this... Guys, go back, watch those earlier episodes. The Indicad, the Satellite Flight to Mother Moon. This is what I'm talking about. Perfect. You've done it all in 1 minute 30. You didn't have to do 4 or 5 minutes, you know?
I can respect that. What is it about it that you like in that segment?
I think I love it all. I love the... I think it's a synth, but it sounds like a crashing wave to me. It's like... The background vocals, there's like some woman or women going... I love it. And the keys that come in, I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I think there's like some kind of, can't describe the sound, but it's like a kind of it's very, it draws you in. It's very, at the same time, even though it's very loud and very powerful, it's very soothing at the same time.
Yeah.
And it gives you that same, it's very intergalactic.
Yeah, takes you on a little journey.
Yeah, it's very spacey as well, man. It makes me feel like I'm about to listen to a Kid Cudi album.
Yeah. It also goes into the first official song very well as well.
New Mode.
Yeah. Should we get into that? Have you got anything else to say about the intro?
No. Let's get into New Mode.
Track 2, New Mode.
Dude, them lyrics, man. I love the lyrics so much.
It's a great little song. I love it. I love the beat. Comes in. It's again the same as the intro. It's powerful yet calming. It's and Cudi's melody on the chorus is incredible. Again, he's got to be one of the best melody makers in hip hop.
Man, yeah, definitely. Like it's beautiful, and you know what? Like going back to what I was saying about after Man of the Moon 3, after the axe and getting new powers and, you know, waiting to be in a better place to bring out that project, and then at the end of the last track he says to be continued. It's like, I feel like the lyrics in this song and where he is in this song is like the continuation. It just sounds like this is the music that he's now able to create. So, yeah, like for him to be able to make an album about romance and love, like that Kid Cudi that made that album called Speed and Bullet to Heaven, they are literally day and night.
Yeah, they're worlds apart tonight.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So to hear those lyrics it's amazing, and the melodies and the sound, and it sounds like a harp as well, isn't it? So
yeah,
it all falls in together beautifully. And the title New Mode, it's like a double entendre because it's for the character, but I feel like it's for Kid Cudi as well.
Yeah, I feel very much like it's Cudi finally being happy in his life, you know.
Yeah, man. New Mode, another level, you know what I mean? Finally got my head right. It's a new me. It's like I got heaven in my sights now. Beauty I see. And it's just the way he sings it. But yeah, we can go on and on about it. It's a great song.
Yeah. Great song. I really enjoyed it. That originally when I was listening to it, that was my favourite song. And then I changed it to Living My Truth. But yeah,
okay.
Such a good song.
Next one.
This next one, I don't enjoy as much.
Is it the one where he goes, "Stay off the weed"?
The weed.
It annoys me so much. It's just like it hurts my ears. I like the song, but I'm like, that was unnecessary.
That bit is unnecessary. 100%. Let's get into it. You guys can listen and hear it yourself. So track 3, Do What I Want. Da! It's okay song. The beat feels like it's plucked from Man on the Moon 3. I feel like it's straight out of Man on the Moon 3. The chorus does nothing for me. It's okay.
Okay.
The verses, I've never been the biggest fan of Cudi rapping, but the verses are okay. I don't hate this song, but if it wasn't on the album, I wouldn't miss it.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I totally get that. For me, it's one of the weakest songs on the album. I enjoy it, but it's literally, you just hit the nail on the head. Like, if it wasn't on the album, I wouldn't miss it. You know what I mean? The beginning really irks me. Like,
stay off the weed.
It's just so prolonged and stupid.
But then,
like, if
apparently this is where he got it from. It's Stephen A. Smith, the pundit. Do they have pundits in America? He talks basketball a lot.
Stay off the weed.
So I don't know whether this sounds like Cudi saying it. So I don't know. Yeah, it is Cudi mimicking. Yeah.
But like, I think for anyone that knows, obviously I know who he is, but I never knew it was from him.
Yeah.
But I think if the track just started without that, I would have enjoyed it a lot more. But whatever.
Fair.
And also, I think because I know what the song is in relation to in the movie. See, when I'm listening to the song, I'm having images in my mind of where it is in the film.
That's what I didn't want to happen for me.
Right.
Does that make sense?
It elevates the song a bit more for me, so I don't mind it as much.
Of course.
So, yeah, it does make sense. Because without watching the movie, I'm just like, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. But yeah, it's okay. Like I said, the beat, the beat's not my favourite. The rest of the song is just okay for me, anyway.
Yeah. I'm really intrigued about this next track and what your thoughts are on it.
Okay, you thought it was going to be my favourite, weirdly. Or do you think this was my least? I don't know.
Because, again, without watching the movie...
Yeah.
And then going from New Mode, which is a different sound, to Do What I Want, and then it goes into Angel. Like, Angel feels a little bit disjointed now. And it's such a it's such a simplistic song. It's just like, I don't know, I just think in your mind it's just like, what is it about? What's going on here? Me personally, I think it sounds beautiful and heavenly. Obviously it's called Angel.
Of course.
But I just thought you wouldn't like it. Well, I still think you don't.
Let's give it a listen and we'll talk about it. I love it. It's a lovely slow down of pace from Do What I Want. It's beautiful. The melody's beautiful. The beat's beautiful. Like you said, it's very simple.
Very simple.
Love the lyrics. Cudi done well in this one. He doesn't normally do these type of songs well for me.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I stand corrected. Yeah, exactly the same reasons as you just said. It's such a slow down pace of what happened.
Do What I Want was. Yeah.
Before, and I think you're right in saying that you didn't want to watch the film. I didn't agree with you when you said...
No, I know. You were fuming. You were fuming when I said we're going to watch it. I could sense it.
I was just like, I don't understand. I'm like, what's wrong with this guy? Why wouldn't... But now it's making a lot more sense, because it's only now that I'm starting to realise how much the film has shifted my my what's the word I'm looking for?
Perception.
A perspective and my rationale in how I talk about the music.
Yeah.
Because obviously I've got images in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like for you to say that it's beautiful without watching it and knowing the story of it, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And as you said, after this podcast, you're going to watch it. Then you're going to watch it. I think it would be cool for you to see, oh, okay, now you've got imagery to go with.
Yeah.
Because it's such a big part. Obviously, that it's the part where he meets Meadow, that's the name of his neighbour, for the first time, and then he sees her, and then that song comes on. So, and it looks beautiful because you can see the imagery behind her looks like heavenly and spacey. But yeah, man, such a good track.
Yeah, sorry. I clicked on something by accident. I was searching something. But no, what I was going to say is the one of the big reasons I didn't want to watch it is because I know for a fact that visuals make me like songs more. Like, so Rocky 4 is one of my favourite movies ever, okay? And I was just thinking, when you were talking then about this song, that I would never like in real life. I should not like this song, but because it's in a Rocky movie, I love it. It's called Training Montage. But have you ever seen Rocky 4?
I have, but I can't remember it.
With Ivan Drago, the big blonde guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Apollo's just died, and Rocky has a drive-in. I think he's
montage.
driving.
Yeah,
and yeah. So then, this I would never listen to something like this ever in my life. Never listen to something like that ever in my life. But that is one of my favourite songs of all time. Because
it's true.
Because I see that training montage whenever I hear that song. Like, I don't even have to be watching Rocky, but the whole scene will play in my head.
Yeah.
So then that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to watch this, because I was like, I like the song Angel, or maybe like a better example is I don't like Do What I Want Now, and then by the time we come to review this album at the end, songs like that will take points off. But maybe if I saw the movie and saw the context of it being in a movie and some visuals with it, it might turn into my favourite song, you know? And I didn't want that to happen. Does that make sense?
I totally get it. And music does that. Music is so powerful because there's, as you just said, there's songs that I necessarily would not like. Like, there's a film that's out in the cinemas at the moment called Sinners. Okay. And there's a scene in the movie, no spoilers, but there's a scene in the movie where the villain starts singing and is doing like an Irish kind of folk song.
Okay.
But it's called, what's it called? It's called The Rocky Road to Dublin or something like that. You would never catch me listening to a song like that. But because of that movie and the context that it's been put in, bruv, I blast it all the time. And then my older son is looking at me like, what are you listening? Doing? Yeah, what are you doing? I'm like, you just got to watch the movie to get it. Music is powerful because if music is added with nostalgia or a certain event or a certain experience, it elevates the music even more, or it elevates what it's attached to even more.
100%.
It's great.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. Angel, great song. Should we get on to track 5?
Yeah.
Ignite the Love.
Yeah.
You go.
I really like it. I really, really do like this song. I like the chorus. I like the way he's singing. I think it's just a really good song for me. It's one of my favourite songs on the album.
Fair. I would be saying the same. Well, first off, the song is 2 minutes 42. Perfect length for a Kid Cudi song. I'll give him that. Okay, but my issue is the intro. I love it. the acoustic guitar or whatever the guitar is he's playing sounds so incredible, and it's quite up tempo, and it sounds like it's a bit of a bop. It's going to be a good. And then as soon as he starts singing, the acoustic guitar goes away and a synth comes in and slows the pace right down.
Yeah,
it like sucks all the energy that was building with that acoustic guitar, stops, and then it only comes back in then when he gets to the end of the chorus. A love story by, and then it goes boom, and it speeds back up. And I'm just like, if I had that all the way through the song, I think it'd be my favourite song.
Really?
But that's my only negative on it. I just feel like that guitar was building up to something and the energy just got sucked down a bit.
It's funny that you say that, because it gives me the opposite effect. Because I was literally about to tell you that my favourite part of the song is just before he gets to the chorus, where it sucks in and then goes back out. That's funny. That you say that. Because I don't know, for me it just reminds me of, like before a sun explodes and there's like an implosion.
Supernova.
A supernova, yeah, that's it. And it just goes
and then
boom. That's what it reminds me of. So it's funny how for you it's a negative, but for me it's a positive. That's wild. But I like this one. Apart from
that, I do like it. I do enjoy it. It's it's good. What?
It's a good song.
Yeah. No, I thought I had something, but I've got something written for the next song. But yeah.
Okay. Are we still doing the best hook, best beat, song, 3-track run and verse?
We can. I'm not going to lie to you. Completely forgot to do that. But we can. I think if we go through it at the end, I think you
remember.
Got some stuff in my head for it.
Right. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So we're on to In Love, track 6.
I struggled so hard in deciding what my favourite track was on this album.
Was this a contender?
Yeah, it was between this and Can't Shake Her.
Fair. Any reason why?
I love how Kid Cudi has encapsulated the lyrics and the beat simultaneously to describe infatuation and just seeing someone and just being infatuated. Like, the lyrics and how he, like, so not only are the lyrics really great in doing it, but it's how he sings it. He's very monotone in how he's singing, because I think, like, when you meet someone like that cliche of love at first sight and you become very infatuated, it's almost like you become a zombie. And he does it, it's like, never have I seen someone so pretty, wow, it's pretty, wow, baby. It's just very monotone throughout the whole thing. And the beat, as soon as it starts kicking in, it's like a flash, that boom, 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 boom. And you can see that in the film as well, because like they're swirling around and there's like a strobe light going off, and the strobe light you can hear in the music as well.
That's mad you said that, because I said in my notes, I say the beat is annoying. The beat is kind of annoying, right? Yeah. But it sounds like a waltzer, like you're on a waltzer. Do you know the fairground rides that go around? Yeah. And if you think about it, it's a swirl with flashing lights. I was like, that's mad. Yeah. That's mad.
That's mad that you've seen that without watching the film.
Yeah. So, it just reminded me of a waltzer. Well, I imagine him dancing with a woman in space, in circles.
Yeah.
But it gives me waltzer vibes. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so for me, I love it because, as I've just said, it's in the title, In Love, and he's really good at doing that. I think when Cudi wants to paint a scene, whether you like it or not, he will paint the scene for you.
Yeah.
And he does it really well. Hats off to him. Like, I get that from him.
I love it. Do you know when those drums kick in They remind me, I don't know what Kanye era, but Kanye drums, maybe Yeezus era, but it's got a weird like
I hear it.
tone to them, and it just feels like a Kanye drum. But
I hear it. I'm trying to think what album it is now.
Yeah, I'm thinking it might be Yeezus era, but I'm not sure.
I was about to say Yeezus. I think Yeezus or just after Yeezus, maybe Pablo.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah.
But do you like? Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. Like I said, the beat is a little annoying to me, and it irritates me sometimes. But apart from that, I quite like the monotone first verse, and then I quite like the hums at the beginning of the chorus, and then when he comes in going rolling through all my days and nights, da, na, 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 na.
Sick.
That's some of his best singing, in my opinion, on this album.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really enjoy it. If it weren't for I think the beat is meant to do that. And I think it's just my fucking autism years that doesn't like it.
Yeah.
But if it weren't for that, this would be one of my favourite songs.
Yeah, man. It's very. I think the word that you want to use to describe that sound is jarring.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I should be that mean to it, though. I was going to say that.
No.
But yeah,
I get it. I do get it, and I think if the mastering or the levels weren't on point, it would be the same for me, and I think it would just tip you over the edge, because I do understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
I really, really do. Can you just play the last? I didn't do a timestamp, but maybe the last 30 seconds to it, because he does something that I weirdly like.
Of course. Hold on. Do you know what I mean by them drums, though?
Sick.
It's
sick. Yeah, like 2 points. You can hear like some backing vocals which sound very eerie, ghostly like, which I really like. And I don't know what it is, but that
yeah,
like a slowed down kind of sound, I think is really cool. I really do like that song.
It is a good song, like song, to be fair.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
For the next track, do you remember him doing it when we went to go see him live?
No, not at all.
I was about to send you the video because I remember recording it. And then I remember looking at you and you looked at me and you're like, I don't know what the song is.
Yeah, I didn't know what the song was. That's why I don't remember.
I don't know what song this is.
It's so funny.
It was so funny. I was like, oh, for crying out loud.
That's hilarious. So yeah, we are on to track 7, Willing to Trust.
Willing to Trust.
With the first feature on the album.
Dolla Sign.
Dolla Sign.
I'm a big fan.
What are we saying?
I like it. Dolla Sign and Kid Cudi. Dude, them two, man. Like, Dolla Sign and Kanye West. Magnifique. Kid Cudi, Dolla Sign, Magnifique. 3 of them together is just unholy.
Yeah. I really like the song. Dolla Sign is the perfect feature for it. I'm not his biggest fan. No? I do like some of his features. Yeah, I've never listened to a Dolla Sign album.
Fair.
Have you?
I have.
Okay.
I have.
Are they as garbage as I imagine? Yeah, they are.
They're listenable. It's listenable, but I'm not an R&B fan, so.
I love it. I think Cudi's verse is okay. Dolla Sign's is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Love, and then the peak of that song is when they both sing the second chorus.
Yes.
And they harmonise together. It's beautiful.
From the beginning of the track, can you hear a sound? I can't articulate what the sound sounds like, but there is a sound. And it's not static, but it's like, I can't...
Right at the beginning. Right at the beginning.
But it stays throughout the whole track. And it's very faint and it's in the background.
Let me Play again.
Not yet. It's when the kick comes in. There, in the background. A computerized kind of sound. Can you hear it?
I can hear it. I don't know where it's from.
It's like a computerized kind of sound. It's been used in Man of the Moon 1.
Is this the song I sent you and was like...
Yep.
Okay, should we listen to the instrumental break after that second chorus then?
Yep.
I don't know where that is now though. So look.
I think it's the outro. I've got strong feelings the outro.
I think it's just before the outro, because I love the outro as well. I want to play a bit of the outro as well.
But you can't hear it anymore.
You
can't hear it anymore, but that sounds...
Is it not just that raised up?
No.
Okay, so what's that from?
So what that?
This one.
That last thing.
Yeah, this one.
Soundtrack to my life, I think.
Is it?
Soundtrack to my life.
I wish you'd tell me these things beforehand. I'm not prepared, William. God. Sound. You're lucky I'm looking for it, because you take 1,000,000 years to do it.
I know that. Boomer. Or do I mean simple as that?
I don't think it's simple as that. Is it... Right, guys, you're going to stay with us while we find out what this is. Why did I thought it was Pursuit of Happiness. Why did I think it was Pursuit of... Hold on. It's the outro. It's the outro of Pursuit of Happiness.
It is. And play that. Yeah, it must be. It's very similar. Yeah. I got you to worry about. No, that's it.
It's a great song.
It's a
great little song.
Yeah, man. I think this was the release song for the album. Yeah, it was.
Was it?
This was the release song for the single for the album. And maybe New Mode. Can't remember. But it was definitely...
It might have been Do What I Want. Do What I Want.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Do What I Want and Willing to Trust.
Yeah.
But yeah, great track. Great outro.
Yeah, great track. Great outro. It's incredible. And then on to my worst track of the album. Is it yours?
It's my worst track on the album. Not that I despise it. It's just my worst track. I don't know what it is for you.
Just play a little bit of it. Is it? So everybody else can hear how bad it is. Track 8. Can I Believe It?
Steve has taken off his headphones and walked away.
Is it not finished yet?
No.
Damn. Thought I'd miss it.
Is it the chorus that annoys you?
2 Chainz. Why does he have to tell me who he is every time he starts a verse?
Craig David.
2 Chainz.
2 things that put me off on this song.
Mm-hmm.
First, it's the beat. That there's like da-dung, dung, da-dung, dung. It's jarring for me.
Yeah.
But I think the worst part of the song for me is 2 Chainz. His verse is just rubbish.
I thought his verse was okay. Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't do anything for me. It's just one of those songs, and it's I think we've outgrown them. I feel like this might have been really good on like Cudi's second mixtape. I feel like that's where it would have fit. But now on this album, I don't think it fits.
Yeah, I got you.
Does that make sense?
So this song plays as an instrumental in the film.
Not surprised.
But not the lyrics. And to give you the context, it plays when they go for a bad patch. The girl and Cudi go through a bad patch, and then he's like talking about it to his mates.
Oh, okay, so this is supposed to be shit then, because he's going through a shit period in his life. Cudi's just a genius. He's just a genius. He makes us feel how he's feeling. I love him.
Oh, God. Oh, I forgot to mention to you as well, By Design on Passion, Pain, Demon Slaying.
Yes.
It's the first track you hear on the film.
Why didn't you tell me? If you told me that 4 years ago, I'd have watched it 4 years ago.
And guess what? It's only Andre's verse that you hear on it. I'm not even joking.
His chorus.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, they just played the chorus then, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice. That's a nice little Easter egg for me to go and
FYI.
view.
Mm-hmm. But
But yeah.
this song's not too hot, man.
Yeah, it's not for me. It's not for me. Another song I wouldn't miss if it was not on this album.
I concur.
But yeah, should we jump on to Living My Truth?
Your favourite track?
Yes, my favourite track. Life goes on.
Such a vibe.
And another short and sweet record. 2 minutes 13 seconds. You're doing the Lord's work, Cudi. This is why we love you.
It's a good track.
I love it. I love the vibe. The beat is my favourite beat on the album. It's just up my street. Puts me in a good mood. And I think it helps summertime in the UK. And we're getting a tiny bit of sun. And this is summertime music for me.
It's, yeah.
I think it wouldn't...
I get that.
It wouldn't hit the same if we were listening to it in December.
No.
But, driving home from work and then this pops on is just a vibe.
It is a vibe. It sounds like it's something taken from Kid Cudi Ghosts too. Yeah.
It does give those vibes.
I think maybe it's because it's a sampled track, but yeah.
Yeah, I love the ad-libs as well. We hear, know that. Yeah. This is the way he should do ad-libs, not on the last fucking album where he sounds like Travis Scott. Do you know what I mean?
I got you, bro. I got you.
But yeah,
no, it's a good track.
I love that song. That is going in my future rotation summer. It's going to be in my summertime playlist, definitely.
100.
But yeah, should we jump on track 10?
Let's go.
Maybe So.
Oh yeah.
Opinions?
Obviously, you even without watching the film, you just know that it fits the mood of it's depressing and it's a sad song. I like it, and the reasons why I like it is because it says what it's meant. It does what it's meant to do. It's meant to make you feel shit. I love the violins. I love the guitar. Good instrumentation. Yeah, it's such a blues song.
Yeah.
Such a blues song. Especially when you're coming from Living My Truth.
100%.
Just like, wait, what? Like,
yeah.
What?
Again, though, like at the start of the album, I enjoy the switch of pace. I enjoy the slow down. I enjoy his gentle voice. He doesn't do that enough, singing gently. Again, like you said, I do like the beat, but the violins. I think they made me ejaculate twice.
Oh, Steve. Keep it PG.
Nobody's listening.
Famous last words. Jesus Christ. No one's listening.
I hope he's not listening.
Those violins, man.
Those violins are incredible. They come in on the chorus, but I think they're more prevalent in the instrumental break.
Yeah,
that comes in at the end.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, and like Angel, another beautiful track for me. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm really surprised, to be honest with you. I'm really surprised that you appreciate it. I like it. I just it does what it's meant to do. You're meant to feel blue listening to this song, and obviously when you watch the film, you can
the hentai.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that. But yeah.
Wow, does it?
Oh, yeah, there's a sex scene.
That's hilarious. Of course. Let's jump on to the next track. Yeah, Can't Shake Her.
Yep, my favourite track.
Cudi and Dolla.
I love it. The beat, just the singing, the chorus. I love it.
It is just a good song. Like you said earlier, Dolla and Kid Cudi, they've got a great chemistry together, haven't they? I wish Ty Dolla $ign comes in earlier on the chorus, so they sing together more again.
Fair.
But that's just a little. Yeah, but yeah, I really like the song too.
Such a good song. I remember the first time I heard it on my first playthrough. This doesn't happen very often. When I listen to an album, I have to listen to it all the way through without any interruptions, no going back or going forward or skipping. But when I got to this song, I played it back numerous amounts of times before continuing with the album because I loved it that much. How long is it?
Yeah, 2 minutes 56.
It annoyed me because I was like, it's too short. I love it so much.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just played it. And it's one of those tracks where I kept singing it to myself. So when I walk away from the album, that is the song that played numerous amounts of times in my mind. So yeah, I knew I loved it.
Fair.
I loved it. Yeah, good
Fair.
track.
Yeah, it's a good track. It's a good track. We need a Kid Cudi Ty Dolla $ign collab album.
Joint album. I would freaking love it. Honestly, I will freaking love it.
I think it would be good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think the reason why they work well together is because they can both sing. Obviously, Ty Dolla $ign is the strongest singer, but Kid Cudi gives Ty Dolla $ign that edge, and Ty Dolla $ign can give melodies that not that Kid Cudi can't give, but he's able to sing it out in a kind of way.
Sing it out more
Cudi
than
can't.
yeah.
Exactly.
Kid Cudi's not the strongest singer in the world, is he?
No,
but,
he isn't.
I think they're both very much
Melodic.
Yeah, but they're not like conventional John Legend or Chris Brown type singers. They both shouldn't be good singers, if that makes sense. But they sound amazing.
Spot on. They just gel together so well, man.
Yeah.
Just gel together so well. But yeah, that's my favourite track on the album, man.
It's a good song. Let's get into She's Looking For Me. What are we saying?
I like the song, but it's very forgettable.
Do you think so?
In my opinion, I always forget about the song. Like, again, don't get it twisted. When I'm listening to it, I enjoy it, but I always forget about it.
I quite like it.
Yeah,
I quite like it.
Yeah.
I love the beat. I love the chorus. She's looking for me. She's looking for me. Oh, I think it's really good. The only thing I've got an issue with is that he's stolen Frank Ocean's flow on the first verse. Possibly the second verse, but definitely the first verse. And I think it's oh, look at it coming, reach into the Sunday. And I don't know what song it's from, but it's from Blonde. It might
it's from
be
Blonde.
Nights. It's definitely.
It is.
Can we go back and listen to it again?
Yeah.
So you can spot it with that thought in your mind.
I can hear it now.
You are? Oh,
I can hear it now.
you can hear it.
Yeah.
Dude, when I first heard it, I was like, wait, this is Frank Ocean? I was like, you've stolen that. But I'm not sure what song. I think it might be Nights. It's definitely from Blonde.
I can hear it, yeah. As soon as you said it, I was like, oh shit, yeah.
You could just, it's the cadence in it.
Yeah.
Caught him on the weekend.
Yeah,
I
I do like the song. When I'm in the song, I do like it, but it's not memorable.
I like the song. It's good. I enjoy it.
But I'm surprised that you like the chorus. I was expecting you to say like, wow.
Yeah, no, but I kind of like it. It's one of those. I don't know why I like this album. I genuinely don't like. I was ready to shit on it. I was dreading listening to it, and I was ready to, but I don't know why. But I've just enjoyed listening to it.
I think that's it. I think I said it in the beginning. It's just enjoyable. It's just enjoyable. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I could slag it off. I could be like, oh my god, there's a very repetitive, he didn't really say much, blah, 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 blah. But I'm just enjoying the music.
Yeah, fair.
To be fair.
No, I get you, man.
Next track, My Drug. Is he talking about sex or mushrooms?
A
Stay
woman
off
being
the weed.
your drug. A woman being a drug.
Of course.
Yeah. Best drugs he's ever done. I like it. I don't know about you.
Open.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. I didn't even look at your face. Because I thought, if I look at this guy's face, he's going to fucking make me laugh.
Okay. This is where the podcast starts, guys. So again, they slow down of pace, like Angel and like... what was the other song that slowed down? Maybe so. And I think there's violins in the song.
Yes.
In the instrument, which sound amazing.
But
let me dive into the lyrical content, everyone.
I love it.
He starts the song by saying no.
Oh no.
13 times. Which is an ominous number. Hold on. Okay. And it generally sounds like he's about to get...
Stop it. Don't say
and
it.
he doesn't want a thumb up the bum. Okay? And women need to learn no means no as well. Okay, we've all been there. Gets too frisky.
Speak for yourself.
Hey, it's an exit, not an entry. Okay.
God.
He sounds like he's struggling for that.
Oh God. As soon as you started saying no, I looked at your face and I was like, oh fuck, here we go.
And then we get into the chorus and he says, "Take my heart, lady," which is fine. "If you fall, I will catch you." Romantic. "Miss you long, honey." Okay, sounds racist. I hope he's not talking to an Asian. Then he says, "Kiss you soft while I stroke it, babe." "Open, you'll receive my love." Like, you don't need to do that, Cudi. You do not. You've started it romantic. You got into a bit of Asian racism, and then you went into just disgusting lyrics. Yeah. But apart from that, it's okay. It's okay.
Apart from that, it's okay. Oh man. I like how dark the beat is. I hate the fact that you've ruined some songs for me.
What do you mean? He's saying it. Bro, he doesn't need to say while I stroke it. You don't need to say that.
It's only the bit where he goes, no. I was just like, it sounds cool, but then
it doesn't sound cool.
I just saw you, I was just like, he's just ruined it.
Can we play it again for everybody to have the context?
Oh. Had me from the jump, you know. Whoa. Can't tell a lie. Had me from the jump, can't tell a lie.
Bro, I'm on Genius now. It's first comment. Bro, sus.
Are you swear? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What's sus about? You don't like the women?
You don't like women, dog?
Oh god.
It's okay. I like the change of pace. I like the violins. Yeah.
I like the low vibration of it as well. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
100%.
I do like that. I'm positive about it. Obviously, we know what it's about. My drug. I think this is the first time he's spoken about drugs that are not actually drugs, but is a woman being a drug, which is a spin on it, which is kind of cool.
Track 14, Somewhere to Fly.
Yeah. If you remember, I said she's looking for me. I always forget about it.
Yeah.
And I said that negatively. It's the same with Somewhere to Fly, but I say that positively because whenever I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, I like this song a lot.
Yeah, I get that a bunch of times when I listen to Kid Cudi.
Yeah. Should we go?
Not in a negative way.
I was going to say.
Ready?
Yeah, let's go. Go.
I love it. I love the vibe. I love it's very chill. The melody in the chorus is incredible. Don Toliver is a breath of fresh air with his voice. His voice is so good. And unlike Ty Dolla $ign, this is going to sound like a diss to Ty Dolla $ign, but it's not. Not like we were saying earlier that Ty Dolla $ign's an unconventional singer. This guy feels like he's a really good singer. Yeah. A step above in singing wise. And he complements the song so well. He's like, again, Cudi's picked very good features. Even the 2 Chainz feature, even though I didn't like the song, that's a perfect feature for that song. And this Don Tolliver is the perfect feature for this song, you know?
I concur. I definitely agree. Correct me if I'm wrong, but especially with the beat, do you get MJ vibes?
Yeah. Girl, I can do that song. Yeah. I don't know whether it's sampled there, but yeah.
I don't know. I'm actually going to check, actually, because...
Have a little browse. Rock My World, I think. I don't know any of the lyrics. The problem is, Cudi, I've noticed, doesn't announce what he sampled and who he's taking flows and things off.
Yeah.
Unless he does it by accident, because I feel like Cudi has a lot of the same influences as inspirations that we enjoy. And I imagine he definitely does listen to Frank Ocean, and he definitely does listen to Michael Jackson, you know?
Yeah, definitely. No, I get, like, especially with the beat, is Michael Jackson vibes.
It might just be an accidental...
inspiration.
Yeah.
But yeah, good track, man. I enjoy it. Like, as I said, every time I get to the track, I'm like, oh yeah, I like this song.
Yeah.
It's a good track.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. Especially coming off My Drug, which is a very somber, slowed down, dark, and then this comes in and breathes life. And I love it when an album does that well. Cudi does it a lot, but sometimes he doesn't do it well, I think. But this album, he does it really well, and he managed to just walk that edge of not going too far up with a steep down, but it's just like a nice ride all the way through the album, you know.
Maybe the film helps with that as well. Maybe.
But yeah, should we get on to the last song?
It's a bonus track.
Oh, is it a bonus track? Are we going to bother then?
No, we will bother. We will bother. But I think I might be wrong. But I think the last track is not in the film. It's not in context to the film. It's about a football player, I think, like an American football player.
Yeah?
I read it somewhere, yeah, and it's just an inspirational song. I'm trying to find out. I don't know. I know for a fact I read it somewhere that it's about like an American football player called Burrow. Hang on, let me find out.
You've listened to Insane, all right?
Yes.
Does this song have any similarities to the vibe that's in Insane?
So far away from Insane.
Okay, fair. Yeah. No, because a lot of Kid Cudi songs, a lot of Kid Cudi albums, I've noticed as we've gone through, the last song gives us a little tiny bit of what's coming next. And I was wondering if this doesn't fit the album, whether it's... Yeah.
No. So, Joe Burrow is an American football quarterback, and I read somewhere that... Yeah. Why'd you say that?
I don't know. Joe Burrow sounds tough.
Fair enough.
He sounds like he'd be a FBI glasses suit agent John Burrow.
I think Kid Cudi's a fan of him, and that's why he's made the song about him. I read it somewhere. I can't remember where.
I tell you what, right?
I don't know why it's added to the album.
You started... This is a beautiful... what's it called? Story when it comes back round to the beginning. Because you said Cudi needs to stop making songs about specific women. And Cudi from the future, watch this, took your inspo, went back to the past and made a song specifically for a bloke. What's going on, Cudi? Yes. What's going on with those painted nails, Cudi? Not saying anything. Nothing wrong with that, Steve.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, let's play the track, man.
Last track in the album, Burrow. So Insane Doesn't sound anything like that. I'll let you ponder while we listen.
You're right. This song could fit on Insano. I did not clock until you just said.
I'm a fucking genius. I ain't even listened to Insano. I'm a genius. Cudi always just does a little nugget at the end of the album. Like, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm going to do next.
Yeah. I didn't clock, but it sounds like there's a particular song on Insano where I'm like, oh, okay, this goes with it.
This song's okay for me. It's nothing special.
Exactly the same for me.
I do feel like it's a celebration of him getting through an album where he doesn't tell us he wants to kill himself. And me, for one, appreciate that, Cudi, as a 37-year-old.
30-something. We're 30-something.
Yeah, it's about time you made an album without fucking telling us you want to kill yourself. But no, it does sound like a celebration, and it sounds like... Do you know the way Cudi ended his concert with the dance version of Pursuit of Happiness, and the confetti cannons blowing? That's what this gives me.
Yeah.
The end of the album, the confetti's going. It's a big this album's amazing. Goodbye, sort of thing.
Yes, I got that. I got that vibe from the song, and I loved that for him when we went to go see him in... When was that? Was that in 2022?
Yeah, it was just after this came out.
Yeah.
Just after this came out. It would have been December. This came out September, and we saw him just before Christmas.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's great for him, man. And he's come such a long way, man.
He does. You can tell he's happy. There was a period, the Speeding Bullet to Heaven period, where I think we both discussed it back then, that like we were worried about him and we hoped he wouldn't do anything silly. And yeah, like you said, it's so nice to see him being so joyous and so happy, like, you know.
And it reflecting through his music and him being able to do different projects and different sounds and doing it well. And it's continued, like... Sorry, this album's been out for how long?
Nearly 3 years now, 2.5 years.
2.5 years, and as I've said, he's dropping again tonight. He's still got that energy where he's happy. So he's figured, it seems like he's figured things out.
Long may it continue, I say.
Hopefully, yeah. That's all we want. That's all we want for you, Kid Cudi. Let's talk about the album as a whole. Let's start with best hook.
Go on, and you give me yours while I scan through my notes.
Mine is Willing to Trust. That is my best hook on the album for me, because Dolla and Kid Cudi, as we've said, like their chemistry together and then harmonizing together. I gotta say it, French kiss. I had to say it at least one time, bro. Just one time, bro.
I'm not even going to comment on it anymore.
Yeah, I think for me, it's the best hook on the album for me is Willing to Trust. It's catchy. It stays with you. It's great.
I am so close to just saying, yeah, same for me. Especially the second time they sing it, when they sing it together. It's just incredible. But I'm going to switch it up just because I don't want the podcast to be boring. And I will say Angel is my favourite chorus. I love the melody.
Yeah, I can respect that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm so surprised.
On New Mode. One of them too.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Again, all three of them, they're such good songs.
They are really good.
Good hooks anyway, and he's done so well. Like, he's good at making hooks anyway, but he's outdone himself on this album.
Really very much so. Very much so.
Hooks. Best beat?
Best beat. Okay, what's your favourite beat?
In Love.
This is the Walser one, innit? The one I hated.
Yeah.
Cheers for that.
Nah, I think it's very It's pulsing, it's powerful, it's there, borderline jarring, but it stays, it's very prominent. It delivers in what it wants to do. Like, it's like it almost feels like palpitations of a heart that is infatuated. Like, it's very. I do like that beat. I do like that beat for me.
Fair. Living My Truth, or a little nod to Willing to Trust, because Willing to Trust is a great beat on its own, but the fact that it's got Pursuit of Happiness in the instrumental bit, so it's one of them. I can't choose between them. But Fair. Living My Truth is my vibe, and Willing to Trust just gives me that nostalgia that I'm itching for.
Yeah, I hear that. Okay, and best song?
Living My Truth. I think it's just my favorite. I love everything about that song. That's just my vibe.
For me,
yeah,
Can't Shake Her. Just the song
Fair.
As a whole package. I love it. It's it's a song that stayed with me. I get excited when I'm coming up to that part of the album. So yeah. And my favourite part of this whole best hook, best beat, best song is best 3-track run, because I feel like it's so hard to choose a 3-track run on an album sometimes.
Yeah. It's very hard.
But it makes you zone in on what is your favourite part of the album. So I think on every album that we enjoy, when we get to a certain section of an album, you're like, okay, these consecutive songs I thoroughly enjoy. I don't feel any different. It keeps momentum.
Yeah.
You get it. And that's why I like 3-track, best 3-track run. What's yours? It's got to be hard.
This is so tough.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to talk you through it, okay?
Go on.
I'm not going to count in Intergalactic theme because it's just a 1 minute 30 instrumental. So then you look at New Mode, which I love, but then Do What I Want, I don't really like.
Okay.
I can't really put that in a 3-song run.
No.
It's okay,
Yeah.
but I'm not a lover of it.
Yeah.
Then you got Angel, which I do like.
Mm-hmm.
Ignite the Love, I do like. In Love,
mm-hmm.
the beat does annoy me, but I do like it.
Mm-hmm. I see where you're going with this.
Then you get Willing to Trust, which I love.
Which you do like.
But then I can't believe it, because I don't like that.
It just ruins the streak, innit? It ruins the streak. So I see where you're going from.
I'm thinking, for me, it's between... So, I don't know whether to put Angel in there or Willing to Trust. But I'm probably going to go, because I go Ignite the Love, In Love, Willing to Trust. Okay? Or Living My Truth, Maybe So, Can't Shake It. But I don't think I like Maybe So enough. So I'll just have to go with that first 3 I chose.
I understand your pain so much, because I was in the same dilemma. And
There's just like 1 or 2. There's 1 or 2 songs just spaced so bad that they ruined the 3 songs.
Yes,
Yeah.
I get you.
Go on, what's yours?
My best 3-track run is Ignite the Love, In Love, and Willing to Trust.
No way.
Swear down.
Yeah.
I really wanted to fit in. Can't Shake Her, obviously. I really wanted to fit in My Drug, but I couldn't. I really wanted to fit in New Mode.
You don't like She's Looking For Me, do you?
I do like it, but I don't like it enough. I think the same way you feel about Do What I Want is maybe the same way I feel about She's Looking For Me.
Ah, okay, fair.
I do like it, but I don't like it enough, and it's forgettable. I won't miss it.
Got you.
But Ignite the Love, In Love, Willing to Trust, that's the best 3-track run for me. I think as soon as I get to that section, I'm like, I love this song, I love this song, I love this song. I'm enjoying this 3-track run. And that's
fair.
This is going to be a tough one for you. Best verse.
Okay. Let me hear yours while I scan my notes.
Mine is In Love. And I'll rehash what I said. The reason why, it's because he, in that verse, describes being infatuated straight away, and how he says it, like very monotone. He paints the picture. I love the lyrics. Never have I seen someone so pretty, wow. It's pretty wild crazy. Caught me looking such a vision, oh so pretty, wow. It's pretty wild crazy. You look at me, hope you can't see, no. As my heart beats, I'm the lonely man, the lonely man. And then it just effortlessly flows into the hums. So yeah, I think that verse does it for me. It's so simple, no complications. It gets to the point. Yeah, great track.
Can I cheat on my favourite verse?
Go.
Well, I'm going to bring up a song we've brought up a bunch of times now, and I feel bad, but Willing to Trust, the second verse, Ty Dolla $ign. I know it's not a Kid Cudi verse, but it's
fine.
The way he performs it is one of my favourite parts of the whole album. And when he says, don't need new friends, that shit's so confusing, left your ex, thought you'd never trust a man again. It's just it's just he puts it in a very beautiful way, and I like it when an artist can stick to the song theme but put it in like slightly of a different direction. And
I got you.
So yeah, that's my favourite verse.
Yeah, no, like Willing to Trust is it's the power song of the album, and that's the reason why it was released as a single, because it has everything in the package, in it. It has the feature, it has both of them harmonising.
It's got the beat.
Together.
It's got the nostalgic element of Pursuit of Happiness in the beat.
And I think it represents the whole album perfectly.
It does.
It's about love. It's about love. It's about willing to trust. It's about the context of the album. Yeah, it just fits so well. So no, I don't blame you for that whatsoever, man. And I think when he performed it live, I wish you got hype.
You'll have to send me that video now.
I have to look for it and send it to you.
Send it to me.
As soon as it came out, I was surprised and I was just like, oh, fair. And it was good. I'll send it to you. But yeah, bro, that was Entergalactic, man.
I thoroughly enjoyed. I'm so surprised that I enjoyed so much. I'm going to keep this in rotation even after we've finished this podcast. And you clearly have purchased it on vinyl and purchased the CD. But how much are you going to give it out of 5? What's your rating for this album?
Before we do that, can we check what the general consensus is?
Oh, that's a good shout. Oh, no. Don't cheat.
Yeah, okay. I concur.
We will give ours and then we'll compare, because I don't want the general consensus to sway you in any way.
Fair. I concur. Okay. 4.
Solid
4. I really do like the album. Obviously, I'm a Kid Cudi fan, but I obviously don't want to cheat what I've given a 5.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a strong 4 for me. Very strong 4 for me. What I love about this album is the fact that as soon as I finish listening to it, I don't mind playing it again. It's very easy to just play it again and again.
100%.
And I can play it again tomorrow. When I listened to it as well for this podcast, it did not feel like homework. I just enjoyed it.
I agree.
Because of the timing as well. 45 minutes, perfect. And it wasn't heavy.
100%. 100%.
It's not
an easy listen.
Easy listen. Like, some of my favourite albums are heavy listenings. Like, even the Kid Cudi album, which is a heavy listen, is Passion, Pain, Demon Slaying, for example. I absolutely love it. I gave that album a 5, I think, but it's such a heavy listen.
To Pimp a Butterfly is the same. One of my favourite albums all time, but it's a hard listen to get through it all. You know, it's not an easy, just chill vibe it up. Like, it's not.
No, it's not. So yeah, it's a very fun album. I love it. Very strong 4 from me. Yourself, sir?
So I would purchase a physical copy. I would 100% buy the CD, which I think I'm going to. Or I would buy a cheap vinyl of it. I wouldn't spend a shitload, but I would give this a 4.5 out of 5. It is overtaken Passion Pain as my third favourite Kid Cudi project. Obviously behind the Two Man on the Moons. The first Two Man on the Moons.
I'm gobsmacked, man.
I am too, sir. I did not expect it when I came into this. I had low expectations. I was not looking forward to the research, but I put it on and I was quietly surprised.
Is that the first time you listened, or did it take you a couple of listens before you were like...
I think the first time I listened, I wasn't really concentrating. I just had it playing in the car on my way to work. And then the second time I listened was on my lunch break, when I had food, had Genius, was listening to it while I'm munching, actually concentrating, and I was like, oh, I like this song. Or I was like, oh, the intro's nice and short. Lol. Put that in my notes. And then New Mode would come on, and I was like, ooh, I like the song. Little note. Next song. What's the next song?
Do What I Want.
Do I Want. I was like, oh, not loving this. It's giving me Man on the Moon 3 vibes, but it's okay. Then Angel comes on, and he like brings the pace down. I was like, oh, I like this song. And then Ignite the Love, I was like, oh, I like this song. And then before I knew, I was halfway through the album, and I was like, whoa, I think I only dislike one, maybe two songs. And I was just like, oh, no. I was like, oh, no. And then I listened to it on the way home again from work. Then I listened to it one more time the next day to see if I still felt the same way. And then that's when I told you, I was like, I can't watch the movie. Because if I watch the movie and I love the movie, and now all of a sudden when I listen to it, I see that scene, and it paints... This might be better than the Man on the Moon fucking 1 for me. You know? And I was like, I can't have that. I can't have it. Can't have it.
That's so funny. That is so
and
funny.
I also didn't want it to go the other way. I also didn't want to think the movie was shit and then it take away from the album for me. Yeah. Because I was like, I can't see Cudi having this chance again to have such a high mark. I'm saying that as if I'm somebody, but do you know what I mean?
I get you.
You know?
I respect that, because I obviously, as I said, when you told me that you're not going to listen to it, I was just like,
not going to watch it, yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, you did not give anything away, obviously, but I was thinking, he's not going to like it. He's only got like 1 or 2 songs on there, but he's just going to shit on it so bad. And I was like, I
can't be asked.
Can't be asked. So I was like, I got no more fight in me. We've done so much Kid Cudi. I've got no more fight in me, man. But no, it's actually quite pleasant. It's actually quite pleasant that you've enjoyed it, and yeah,
I'm just living my truth, brother.
I love it.
Get it? Get it?
I get it, man. I get the pun.
I also do what I want. The Metacritic. I can't believe it.
What?
They're just naming songs again, brother. Chill out. It's my drug.
Give me somewhere to fly, please.
Hey.
Let's see what it's saying.
What's the album called? Critic. So, it's only had 4 official reviews. Combined, they've given it a 75 average. And a user rating score. So the user rating is normally like 800 people have reviewed it. Dude, this has 9 ratings.
Is this the movie or the soundtrack now?
The album. The album, I think. Right. I'm pretty sure it's the album. Yeah, it's the album. Yeah, so they give it a 75 and the user score is a 6.7. Normally the user score is better than the critics. 6.7, I think that's not very generous towards it. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand, but I think that's a bit harsh.
It is a bit.
I think 75 is a good score from the critics, though.
Again, yes, I think it is. I don't know. It's good. I think as a Cudi for anybody that listens to Cudi, they would enjoy this album anyway.
Yeah, like I said, it's my third favourite album, and I'm not a weirdo like Will. I don't listen to all that garbage he makes in between now and the start of his career. But I think this one is a lot easier to listen to than any of the albums. That's including 100%. The Man on the Moons.
Yeah.
I think if you were going to get into Kid Cudi, I feel like A Kid Named Cudi, the mixtape, and this would be good starting points, because you don't really have to follow a story. You can just listen to the songs.
Yeah, 100%. And it's proof, because it's my wife's favourite Kid Cudi album.
There you go.
Yeah, for anybody just jumping on, this is the album to listen to.
I couldn't convince my missus to listen to this after I was listening to Speeding Bullet to Heaven in the car. She was like, no. No.
That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. I can't imagine what your missus was thinking when she heard Speeding Bullet. Man. I can't imagine it. Oh, please say. Tell her I'm sorry, man. Jesus. That's a hard listen, bruv.
It was a drive to Scotland as well. 6 hours listening to that. I'm only joking. I'm taking a piss. I didn't make her listen to that. She listened to Indicad and she didn't like that, so I was like, I'm not playing you anymore then.
Nah, bruv, that's not it. Allow that, man.
But yeah,
man.
But yeah, great album. Another episode in the can. Yeah, we appreciate everyone who's listened. That has been Entergalactic. We have been Usurper Records. And we'll see you next week, next fortnight, with Insano. Are we going to bother doing it? I don't want to listen to it. I'm nervous after what you've told me, but if you hadn't told me anything, I'd be quite excited after what I've just heard.
I don't want to say too much on this episode. I really don't want to say too much.
On that note, the Warriors are playing in an hour. I'm going to go and watch them with a cup of tea, maybe a biscuit.
So British.
While watching basketball.
Oh, I thought you were talking about, I don't know, who's the Warriors?
What? The Golden State Warriors. Sir Stephen Curry.
Oh, my bad.
Stop it, brother. Anyway.
I'm gonna go now.
Anyway. Good night, brother.
Good night.
It's been a pleasure. Speak to you all next week.
Peace.
Bye. Before we go, we are still looking for a sponsor. If anybody is in the position to sponsor us, or knows anybody, or knows anything like that, drop us a message. We would very much appreciate it. Like we said last week, we want to do this full time, and we would love some help.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Save us from our day jobs.
Pretty please. But yeah, we appreciate it. If you got this far, you're a legend. Love you. Goodbye. Oh.